We had a bad weekend. I'm told this unit doesn't do anything. This unit is down, says pump low PSI. That's probably a red line hose issue. And this pump says short, and this unit says short, which is a cabinet temperature probe issue. I've got the probe for this. Again, I'm pretty sure that's just gonna be a pump issue. Fun. But let's get into this Taylor. What they told me is that when they turn the pump on, it doesn't pump. And that's true. But also, when they turn the wash on, the beater doesn't start. When they hit auto, the compressor doesn't start. I think it's not plugged in. I think we have a power problem. Bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. The beater reset, guys. Okay, Taylor's fixed. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, so this is a beater reset if the beater gets overamped. Next, pump low PSI. Let's see, let's dump the milk. What do we got here? Room temperature chocolate milk. Lovely. Alright, so this unit has a nice new red line hose. It did when I got here. So I put my, I have a pressure gauge rig that I made that you put right here this way. Alright? And then I just flushed it out. So I put sanitizer, flushed, the pump ran no problem, and then I shut the pump down. Looks like it's a little worn in there, but not bad. I shut the pump down. The pump shut down at 35 PSI. That was the crazy part. So the pump is working properly, the pressure switch is working properly. I mean, all I did was take it apart and clean it. And it's crazy, sometimes that's all it takes. Pump low PSI error means the pump ran for 90 minutes without satisfying. That can be because something was loose, but if the pump's running, you are pressurizing something. So you should have built up milk spraying somewhere or some evidence, but yeah, I've got it purged. Now we're ready to prime it with milk. Turn the pump on. Everything's open. Here comes the milk. Bada bing. So this is the sanitizer. So now that's sanitizer mixed with milk. Alright, let's talk about this for a second. So this says short. Stop that. Alright, so this unit says short. If we come into actual temperatures, it'll show you which temperature probe is shorted out. It's the cabinet temp. So we open up the side. It's right here. And it ran down through that gap. Ran down into here, and then it was just hanging in the cabinet. So if we look at the probe itself, it definitely looks like it's got a couple pinched spots. There's one there, and there's one there. What the heck? Now when we unhook this, it should go from short to open. Yes, and that shows that this probe itself was the problem and not the wire. If I unhook that and it still said short, rut-row. So let's get this guy on here. Is this gonna happen one-handed? Yes, sir, it is. Click. Oh, killing it. The moment I made connection. So we're gonna run this down through here. Oh, that's fun to get to that little hole. Hang on. All right, we're all set up. Mounted right there. We're gonna go ahead and sanitize this guy, load her up. Right, so I put this guy back together, primed it up, ready to go, put it in freeze, and now I'm getting a door open alarm. So either when I push this, that should go away, and it does not. So either the door switch broke while we were here, or I pulled the wire loose. Let me drop this and see. All right, so when I opened it up, right, so this was plugged in. My switch was there, but when I went to take the terminals off of it, it totally just fell apart. So now that we have a new one in, I tested continuity on it. So we're gonna hang this, plug it in, push the button. All right, so now when we press the button, let go, door, push it on. We are good to go. This is a thing I deal with, and I know you guys deal with it out here too. It's like, I'm here to deal with that. The button wasn't indicating it was a problem when we started. And I didn't jank it, I didn't mess with it, I didn't unhook the wires, and the thing just fell apart. So, like, how does it not look like that I came and broke a button so I could sell them a new button? Now granted, the button's cheap, but still, you know, how does it not feel that way? That's why it's so important that my relationship with these owners is fantastic. And I film everything, so yeah, so they know it's not a scamster. Barrel number 1. Barrel number 2. Barrel number 3. This is almost there. Barrel number 4.